We live in a society now in which failure, abject failure, no longer brings shame. Most people instinctively know. They understand. A little voice that is generated from a working brain, complete with survival mechanisms, will tell us, this didn't work. We shouldn't do that again. Because failure, although often a great learning experience, is usually very costly. It's embarrassing. We want to be correct, and being correct, being right, leads to success. Again, most people understand this, but there are still others, before whom pride goeth, who stubbornly insist on trying and retrying failed ideas. These people aren't in it for money. Indeed, they have none, and usually want to waste yours. They seem to be in it for some kind of religious fervor that's derived from changing things and bending them towards what they call social justice. Social justice is at an intellectual deep discount. If it were a product, you could buy it at Ollie's Liquidation Mark, and it would be covered with yellow stickers. Nobody wants to hear it. It isn't interesting, it isn't noble, it isn't true, and most of all, it's no fun. Social justice is based on the idea that people should be placed in groups according to shallow surface traits like the color of your skin, your gender, your religion, your sexual identity, and that being a member of one of these groups affords you artificial preferences and privileges based on your assigned level of victimization, to be awarded to you by a benevolent society. It's a hierarchy of oppression entirely imagined by social justice warriors who will now fight for diversity, the prioritization of equal representation of all of these groups in all aspects of life, usually at the expense of every other consideration. It also involves a new vocabulary of made-up words and is energized by the hatred of oppressors, which are usually simply straight white men. It is pure mental illness. It also never learns. The verdict is out as to whether social justice warriors don't recognize their consistent pattern of failure, or if indeed their goal is failure, but it's vital that they be ignored and pushed back on hard if success is the objective. Jason Reitman, son of esteemed director Ivan Reitman, announced this week that he had the green light and was indeed going ahead with a third continuity-based Ghostbusters film. In other words, unlike Ghostbusters 2016, which was a social justice-driven film that swapped the genders of the characters we'd grown to love, Ghostbusters 3 will be a continuation of the story left off at Ghostbusters 2, and thankfully, the original cast has officially signed on to, presumably, reprise their roles. Once it was clear that this would be an actual Ghostbusters chapter, a real, long-awaited sequel, the internet got excited for it. Well, not everyone. Some poor dope tweeted Jason Reitman this. He said, Jason Reitman, you're going to bring back Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, Kate McKinnon, and Atlas Dog, right? Because that would be awesome. Wrong. That would be catastrophic. Ghostbusters 2016 had a production budget of $144 million, a hefty promotional expenditure, usually the equivalent of the production budget, and then a break-even point of $300 million. The film only grossed $229 million worldwide, so it lost somewhere orbiting the vicinity of $71 million. That's a lot of soy lattes, you weirdos. That's enough money to clothe all of the people of Uganda in I'm with her t-shirts. Or Madam President. They could take their pick, I wouldn't care. But does Leslie Jones, star of Ghostbusters 2016, care? I'm afraid not. She tweeted a response and tagged her certainly mortified co-stars. She said, so insulting. Like, Gus, we didn't count. It's like something Trump would do. And then in parentheses, she says, Trump voice, gonna redo Ghostbusters. I don't know why all the E's. I don't get that. Better with men. We'll be huge. Those women ain't Ghostbusters. Ugh. So annoying. Such a dick move. And I don't give a I'm saying something. I'm so glad Leslie Jones doesn't give a and is saying something, because it provides us with more insight into the deranged minds of SJWs. That she is taking the attempted relaunch of Ghostbusters after she participated in nearly destroying it personally is astonishing. Leslie, Miss Jones, this franchise has been profitable in every other respect for decades before you and your mischievous SJW creatives got a hold of it. Don't be sad. that you didn't completely destroy it. It can be made profitable again by following the successful formula that led to its memorable and iconic place in pop culture. And yes, it is indeed something President Trump would do. He would recognize the merely temporary embarrassment of this beloved franchise, dust it off, gild it, and relaunch it against the defiance of incompetent Dunning-Kruger-afflicted ninnies, and he'd win. Anyone could do this. Anyone who was driven by profit and success instead of social justice aspirations would recognize the opportunity here and make it happen. The dope on Twitter who'd initially harassed Jason Reitman about hiring these failures to work in his glorious Ghostbusters epic sequel was stung by Leslie Jones's tweet. He took it personally, thinking she was yelling at him. SJWs take larger, unrelated events personally. Notice that? It's called malignant narcissism. He tweeted back, "I didn't say that. I want you ladies back." Leslie Jones soothed her wounded fan. She tweeted, "No, I was referring to whoever was making it. Thanks for the love, boo." Well, whoever is making it is Jason Reitman, scion of Ivan Reitman, heir to the Ghostbusters legacy, you fraud. Just as you watched Donald Trump unravel your world of delusion in 2016, get ready to watch Jason Reitman do the same in Ghostbusters 3 next year. He ain't afraid of no SJWs. I hope. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye. Hey, want to follow me on Twitter? Okay, cool. I'm at Ethan Van Sciver. Talk to you there. Show your friends you support independent comics while showing the world who you back in the fight against the swarm with the brand new Cyberfrog t-shirt from Crypto Fashion and Comic Artist Pro Secret. Sizes come in small to 5XL, and take your choice of colors between navy blue, white, and black. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and order the Fandom Menace, Go Get Daddy's Belt, Tico, and Soilo t-shirts as well. Link is below in the description. You're gonna look great. People love these shirts. They fit wonderfully. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed this video and want to become part of this community, subscribe to this channel by clicking the laughing man face logo right on your screen. Ring the bell for notifications as well. You'll never miss a live chat. And stay tuned, another video by Comic Artist Pro Secrets is coming right up.